Glad to have you with us from Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Memphis Tigers and the ECU Pirates. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So East Carolina's offense will get first crack at it here. And we get our first look today at Emory Williams. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Right back to it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Third down from the gun, Williams. He's got it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you...
Snags it, and he's open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Pirates want to move quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
It's complete to the left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Play action with Williams. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Williams to the air again. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. Punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then
Could be an alley. Picks up the 1st down. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got away from the D, they had no great pressure by this defense.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Memphis sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He's open on the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fellow a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from, and all 5 guys up front. Job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's got it again. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Memphis 14, East Carolina 0.
Fielded in the end zone, and the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Here's a heat. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it.
It's a running room. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Here's Williams to throw. Hauls it in. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch, that's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Shoots it to the left. Found a seam. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was...
Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And in this game, this guy has shown you why he's one of the best in the country. He has so much ability at the running back position. Speed, quickness, the ability to break tackles, unbelievable vision. Already now with 150 yards rushing, the defense has no answer.
Makes the catch and he's free. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And that's a live ball. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this...
Turning it on! Got enough for the first. At the 20. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Once he got some room, it was over.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do you. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
On to attempt the try. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try the counter. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the 1st down, certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. So now on comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Under fire. Buying some time. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Williams. Rushes on him. He gets away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing, Williams. With the catch, it's Ross. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. That slices the lead to 2.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points, because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Dropping back, it's Nolan. That's reeled in, it's Hardy. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
He's going to take off. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Guys?
Okay, Holly. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quickly, because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads it left. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Williams gets it out fast. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the tight end. Running inside, it's Dickens. Touchdown, East Carolina. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Looking to throw, it's Milwin. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. On the move to his left. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. And send the tight end in motion. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Here's Williams to throw. Snagged out of the air. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Ross. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
Well, how about that play? Curl route, and the receiver, as soon as he turned around against zone coverage, the ball was right on him, so he's able to catch it and go get the first.
He'll take a deep shot here. And he will take it in. Touchdown, ECU! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass.
Number 91, set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That's caught. It's Brown. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. Second, there's some room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll get the ball back, stopping him short of the first down. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
3rd down from the gun, Williams. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They want to get this defense on its heels.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Williams. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Unloads quickly. There he goes. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Run in the red zone, it's Dickens. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Defense looks as if it's coming. He's got him. Touchdown, Pirates. And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Back to throw, it's Nolan. He fires to the left side. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has him up with a big play. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. It's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Back to pass on second down. Oh, they're after him. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. To the air, it's Nolan. Safe completion on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And guys, that is a tough holding call. It'll back them up. Still first and goal, but now more territory to navigate. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very...
Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's third and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Got a man. It's Dickens. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Nice move there. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Throwing, Williams. Finds his big tight end. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. Here's the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. He's taking a deep shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. The quick out doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. That's caught. It's Richardson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
It'll be third and long. To throw, it's Nolan. Moves away as he feels pressure. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back.
A shot toward the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for